Our 58 Hometowns tour includes cities and villages, but also some Milwaukee neighborhoods. Today we are in Milwaukee's Harambee neighborhood, northeast side of the city, from Capitol Drive down to Center, east side of 43. Harambee means to pull together in Swahili.
A lot of people that grew up here still live here.
I've been a part of this community for over 35, 40 years.
It's special because it has a lot of culture. It's a really beautiful place, and it's really family oriented.
There's a lot of pride. A lot of people. I mean, if you live here, you love it.
My name is Sam Belton. We're here at Sam's Place Jazz Cafe. It's special because it's a neighborhood that really is in the heart of the city, I would say. My vision of the place is to have people from every walk of life to come, where people can come from the east side, the west side, right in the neighborhood as well, to be able to walk to a place that's classy enough for them to dress up, that's comfortable enough for them to come in with jeans and relax as well.
My name's Henry Tyson. I'm the superintendent at St. Marcus Lutheran School, and we're at our new Harambee campus. This building has incredible history. It was St. Elizabeth's School, then it was the Harambee Community School, and now it's St. Marcus. I'd want people to know that we're educating students at a really, really high level. Our students thrive. 90% go on to graduate from high school, and we have seats available in first grade, second grade, and third grade for next school year.
The folks at that school reached out to us on social media, asked us to stop by, so we did. To the folks at the school and everyone we met today, thank you for the warm welcome. For 58 Hometowns tour, that's a wrap on Milwaukee's Harambee neighborhood. Oh, we had a fantastic day. Busy, making our way around the Harambee neighborhood. And joining us right now is Darryl Johnson. He's Executive Director of Riverworks MKE. Thanks for joining us. Tell us, we're standing here on the Beerline Trail. Tell us a little bit about the history and what these murals mean.
Yeah, the murals behind me really kind of reflect how the train came from all the way from the Rockies all the way to Milwaukee. And this is also the same line where the circus trains came on. So this was a very important railway, not only for industry, but also for entertainment.
Yeah, and so today it's a bike and pedestrian path, right?
Yes, it's fabulous. Right now it runs from Capitol Drive all the way down to Bremen. But the whole plan is to kind of really build out this space. We're building out the Beerline Park, which will be a destination for people in the community and people outside the community to really come out and enjoy. It'll be stage area, it'll be food, vendors. It will be an exciting place once we get it completed. In the capital campaign right now, I'll say within the next 2 years, everything should be built out and be exciting for people to come out and hang out with us.
You were just out here with the mayor talking about the future.
Yes, we wanted to do a tour to get the new mayor out here to get an idea what we've been working on for the past 10 years. Yeah. And so what we really want to do is get the city support. This is city-owned property, so we have a long partnership with the city. So we want to make sure that the new mayor kind of continues this relationship and see how we can build to make this even better.
Yeah, we've had a fantastic day in Harambee today. Everybody is so welcoming and really fell in love with the community. What do you want people to know if they aren't familiar with the Harambee neighborhood?
Definitely come out to the Harambee area. I mean, it's a big area. It runs all the way from Capitol Drive down to North Avenue, from Houghton Street all the way back to I-43. There's so much happening in this area from north side to the south side. There's Bronzeville, there's the Beerline Trail, there's King Drive, there's a lot of entertainment. Stop out and see us within the Harambee area.
All right, Darryl, thank you so much for your time and a little interest in the history. We could be talking for hours out here. I appreciate you stopping by. We'll send it back into studio right now. 58 hometown tours from Milwaukee's Harambee neighborhood.
CBS 58, we are exploring 58 hometowns. Today, we're headed to Milwaukee's Harambee neighborhood.
That's right. Joining us this morning with even more about the neighborhood is Darryl Johnson, who is the Executive Director at Riverworks Development Corporation. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
Sure. So tell us what makes the Harambee neighborhood such a great place to be.
Well, let me just share with you, I've been living in this neighborhood, living and working in this neighborhood for over 50 years, and I have seen the good times, the bad times, but Harambee right now is on a renaissance. If you look at the corridors along King Drive, Martin Luther King Drive, there's amazing stuff happening there. It's just a neighborhood full of good people, inspired by the great history that has happened within this community. We're celebrating Juneteenth coming up on King Drive. So there's a lot of good things happening in Harambee, and I'm just looking forward to all the development and all the people getting involved in making this a better community.
Excellent. Now, you mentioned Juneteenth. Any other community projects that your group is working on that you want to share about?
Yeah, we have a huge project that we call the Beerline Trail. And within the Beerline Trail, it runs from Riverworks neighborhood, from Brimham all the way up to Capitol Drive. In the portion within the Harambee area, we're building out a park that we're calling the Beerline Park. And it runs from Richards to Capitol. And we'll be investing probably about $8 million in developing that park. This is going to be a park that's going to be a destination not only for the residents, but people who travel through Harambee, and also people who just want to learn more about art and culture within this community.
And Darryl, you've lived there for 50 years, so tell us, what is the impact that the Harambee neighborhood has had on Milwaukee?
It has been great. As a kid growing up, I mean, we didn't have to go downtown. All the amenities were right here in this community. And we're starting to see a lot of those things starting to come back within this community. We're starting to build this sense of community. We have great leadership within our district, and we have a lot of great organizations that are working together. We're going through this process right now of developing a quality of life plan for the Harambee area. And what we're getting is input from young people, from the elderly within this neighborhood. So this should be a very good plan that we have coming out by the end of this year.
All right, Darryl, thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to Nicole's visit. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, guys, we've spent the day here in the Harambee neighborhood. Such a warm welcome, met so many wonderful people. Part of the fun of these visits is that we get to, show up and then see what's happening on a normal weekday, on a normal Thursday morning in the community. And this morning we stumbled across a community event called Coffee with a Cop. This was happening at Sam's Place Jazz Cafe, and it's just like it sounds. Some officers from District 5 met with community members. They had a chance to talk about concerns like reckless driving, but also just had a chance to spend time one another, getting to know one another and talking about the community.
So this community event, Coffee with the Cop, is extremely important because it allows for us as members of the police department to interact in a positive way with people in our community. But not just to interact, but also to hear what their concerns are and also try to address some of those concerns, let them know what we're doing, and come up with some ideas on other areas that we need to also impact as well.
And Captain Grant herself grew up not too far from the Harambee neighborhood. So coming up tonight on CBS 58 News at 10 p.m., you can hear more from her on what she thinks makes this area so special. So once again, a huge thank you to the Harambee neighborhood. Our first stop, we should say, on 58 hometown tours. Of course, the tours include towns and cities and villages, but Milwaukee neighborhoods as well. We were happy to visit Harambee today. We'll tell you that we've had such a great morning here in Harambee. The weather's not great outside, but we've been cozy in Sam's Place Jazz Cafe. And Sam Belton, owner, joining me right now. This is a great space.
Thank you.
But sincerely, it's a great energy, and you thought that was important for this community, right?
Yes, absolutely. We need to see a revival in urban Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And the Harambee area is a great pick for that.
Yeah.
So I'm delighted to be here. I have the opportunity to be here. We've been here for about a year now. I'm Sam Belton. I'm the owner of Sam's Place Jazz Cafe here in the Harambee area. And also we do roasting, our own small batch roasting. Abyssinia Coffee Roasters is the name of our roasting division here in Milwaukee in the Harambee area.
And the coffee is wonderful, the food looks fabulous, and then tell us about the music aspect as well.
Well, we have live music on Fridays. We have some of the best jazz musicians in the Midwest, as a matter of fact, in the country come here. I grew up here. Fridays, we reopen at 6 p.m. on Fridays, and we have live jazz from 7 to 9 p.m.
I love this space, and you're all about, you were saying, bringing the community together, right?
Absolutely. This is a gathering place for this community, and we also invite people from all walks of life, different ethnic groups to come and gather, meet new people, get acquainted with old friendships as well.
Yes. What do you want people to know about Harambee if they're not familiar with the neighborhood?
I want people to know that this area is a rich area, has a great history, rich history. Matter of fact, my relatives used to own QF&H across the street. The main event was up the street for many years. I used to play there. And so this area is a good pick for revival.
Fantastic. Sam Belton, come visit Sam's Place Jazz Cafe. You said whether you want to dress up, jeans?
Yeah, you can dress up. You can put your fur coat on if you want.
Okay.
Or you can come in jeans. Just don't sag.
I love it. I love it. All right, Sam, thank you again for having us.
Thank you.
Harambee neighborhood, 58 Hometowns tour, and we just got here. We are wonderfully impressed so far. People have been so welcoming, so we're excited to check back with you guys at 4 p.m. as well. Mike, we'll toss it back to studio.
That's a great start. It's a vibe in there, Nicole.
Right? Definitely.
Yeah.
And you should have seen it like an hour or so ago. It was hopping.
Yeah? Nice. All right, Nicole, we'll see you at 4 o'clock.